Ahoy everybody. It's Thursday evening, June 6th. And we got about 5 miles to go to the Bay Bridge Tunnel. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna put my anchor down. At this point I'm just looking at the closest place I can drop my anchor. That's not too difficult to get to. Right now that looks like Poquoson. That's about another 13-14 miles from the Bay Bridge. So as long as we get some wind here, these winds have been up and down all day. And we got some wind now, but we also got a thunderstorm. I don't know if it's going to pass us or not. But hopefully we can make it in, with any luck, we can make it into Poquoson around midnight or so. I'm really running out of gas here. I just want to get the anchor down somewhere so I can get to sleep. I think I've had 5 or 6 cups of coffee so far today, and it's to the point where coffee is not going to keep me awake. I just need to get some rest. But we got to get to a safe anchorage somewhere. So that's where it stands. So here we are, Thursday night, June 6th, and actually just about half an hour ago, winds got up about 15-18 knots. I had to scramble to get the Yankee down and tie a reef in the main. And then the winds just dropped all the way back down to nothing. So we've just been drifting for about the past 20 minutes. So we've been drifting for about the past...
Yeah, okay, Cap. Do you see me in front of there? I see you on one whistle. How's that?
So we've been drifting.
Fine, I'll pass behind you, Frank.
That's
Take my star. Thank you, Cap. You'll have a good safe trip in.
So we've been drifting for about the past 20 minutes, but we're starting to pick up a little bit of wind now. And so we're continuing our way toward the Bay Bridge Tunnel. Seems like it's picking up even more right now, so I'm going to get back on the helm. Ahoy everyone! It is Sunday, the 10th of June, 2019. And we're just coming up on New Point Comfort here. To leeward of us that way is into Mobjack Bay. We took a little 2-day pit stop in Poquoson. Got in, anchor down around 4 in the morning on Friday. And I was running a serious sleep deficit. In fact, I realized the next day that either I didn't put the locking hitch or just fumbled the locking hitch on the windlass of the anchor rod there. So while I was sleeping, the anchor rod was gradually paying out. So that could have been quite interesting. All of a sudden the boat starts dragging, I scurry forward and realize there's no anchor. So luckily that didn't happen. I caught it in time. So anyway, I'm rested up. Our final destination here is Fishing Bay, Deltaville, which is from where we're at about 25 miles or so. It's in the evening right now, so we're probably not going to get in till after dark. I was hoping these winds would come southeast. The European model was forecasting them coming southeast, but they're stubbornly remaining easterly. So we're probably going to have to tack around New Point Comfort here. The weather models are just all over the place. The NAM model, the North American model, is actually showing these winds coming northerly tonight, which would not be good. And GFS is showing them coming southerly tonight. And the European, well actually Ventusky says easterly, and the European says southeast. So take your pick. I mean, it's almost, we just don't, I need to find a model that's showing westerly winds tonight, and then we'll have the whole compass boxed. So who knows what's going to happen. Hopefully these winds will veer a little more southeast. If they remain east, it's all right. We can tack around New Point Comfort, and then we'll still be close haul for a little bit, and then we'll come on to kind of a close reach, and then a beam reach as we approach Fishing Bay. So that's all the news that's fit to print. Hopefully we'll be in sometime tonight and put our anchor down and put this passage down. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. So I've made an appointment with the travel lift here in Fishing Bay, Chesapeake Boat Works. And it was blowing pretty hard most of the night out of the south. But now it's about 8 in the morning, and these winds have just almost just dropped down to nothing. Just light northerly, which I'm thankful for, because it's going to make it much easier maneuvering the boat into the travel lift slip. And since there's so little wind, now that I'm fairly close, I'm going to drop the mainsail, or at least partially drop it, just to slow her down a bit. And then I'm going to use the sculling oar to get us the rest of the way in. As you can see, if you can see the water as you get near the docks, it's just glass, so there's absolutely no wind. So the sculling oar is just perfect for these situations. Well, it just so happens that as I'm approaching the dock here, my second camera, the GoPro, gets into some weird mode, and I can't seem to get it out of it. So the only solution is to take it out of its case and remove the battery and just recycle the power. And so that's what I just did right now. And we're still slowly drifting into the dock. But I got the camera going again. So here we are from the point of view of the GoPro. Okay, so now that we got both cameras working properly, we can resume docking the boat. There's still no wind to speak of, which makes life so much easier, because you can just take it slow and just bring her right up alongside the dock and throw a line over one of those pilings. And the first line you want to throw will be attached somewhere approximately about 2/3 of the way aft. The tension from the line at that point of the boat will generally just cause it to slow down and come into the dock while parallel to the dock. If you attach your bow line first, then your bow will go crashing into the dock. And similarly, though not as bad, if you attach the stern line first, it'll pull your stern in, and the stern might hit the dock. So the best one is usually around where the Genoa sheet winches are, to attach your first dock line there and use that to brake the boat and also bring her alongside. And once again, from the point of view of the aft camera, you can see why it's important to see it from a couple different angles there. Of course, from this camera, you can also see how many times I missed that piling. And also recognize I had the wrong line at first. But I don't go into docks very often, so we're bound to be a little rusty here.